Okay. And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2, and when she risen up that bussy sexual style. Hello, everyone. We're
Amazing.
playing vampire. We're playing more vampire. What happened last night is file corruption led to CTD. I don't know why. Don't ask me. But magically reinstalling Clan Quest mod not only fixed it, but fixed the save as well. So here we are
Yay.
at SeaWorld. But we have to go tell the Russians that they're not getting their money again. On the downside.
Oh, I see.
Confession, bitch, send you money. Where is money?
Of your mother's ass!
Hey, right there.
Where is money of your mother's ass?
I was about to say, damn, Ren, is this the masquerade? Because that was absolute violation, though.
Look, I may be a vampire wizard who has weak physical stats, but that won't stop me from punching a motherfucker to death!
I'm surprised Lucy's never played this game yet.
I am too, admittedly.
I need to get this game, name my character Lucy, and do a whole let's play on it. It's just before Lucy even touches this game.
Do it. It's
Oh.
a good game. A classic.
Imagine her reaction to that. I got it first.
It's also not very long.
Oh yeah, my third. It's actually quite quick, surprisingly.
Yeah, like once you get to Chinatown, you're 90% done.
It's a shame it's not very long, but at the same time, it's short, but it's good.
not about
it's really
the
good
length.
for it.
It's about
Yeah.
the story.
I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Let's just hope Masquerade 2 remembers this game a bit.
Look, I'm currently working for Fat Larry's dominatrix.
It'll be fine.
No, she's Fat Larry's dominatrix. Canon. Her emails say so.
I'll
show you.
The right anymore. A call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business? Well, to start this club, I have to take out a
Sure, why
significant loan
not?
from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee. I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat, misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner. He's at the Empire Hotel. Always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Go cap a dude and I'll give you money for that. I'll give you money the club is making. Yeah, okay. I'm in. Say no more, Chief. But, yeah. The password to her computer is slave. And,
Yay.
subject, tonight from Larry. I thought tonight we might get together. If it pleases you, mistress. Now, do y'all want to go see who Larry is? Rhetorical question.
please.
We're going.
Oh, please. This is going to be funny.
I'll give you a
Is it-
hint. We've already interacted with it.
Please tell me Larry doesn't look like your average Discord mod.
No, not at all.
Oh, imagine.
Baby girl.
This is Larry.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
Outstanding. Pass it here, girl. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything looks in order. Somebody somewhere got to be pissed off by losing this.
This is Larry.
Too bad I sent my main girl here after. All right. Let me peel off
I saw his reactions if you were playing as a Desperado, and it's great.
Then I'm gonna give me a
Look,
big old steak.
this
Now,
guy
take the
has
message
a
to me.
dominatrix
I'ma order
which runs a
32
goth
ounces of
nightclub out of an
Kobe
abandoned
beef.
church.
Expensive shit.
It's
You
just,
wanna come?
it's the little details that make this game.
Yo, koala ears.
Baby girl.
Hamilton dwarf saddles right here. Only
Dwarf saddles right here. Oh. Oh yeah. This is pod racing.
It's always pod racing, don't you know?
No, look at what I just purchased.
Oh, I see.
We're also gonna buy a 1911. Because this game lets you buy one of the shittiest guns. It's not actually that shitty. It's just kind of the starter Pokemon of guns. But like it's not good, but it's not bad. A 1911 is serviceable. And that is my highest praise. And biggest criticism. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Alright, where's stream run? Save game. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go kill a fat bastard in a hotel. A misogynistic fat bastard, apparently. I'm really glad I'm not on Twitch anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to cuck this motherfucker out of a dommy mommy.
Don't you know Twitch just loves this sort of stuff?
Look, I'm about to cuck this motherfucker out of a goth dommy mommy. He is going to sit in the cuck chair.
So, at your question, because this wouldn't surprise me, you know how Twitch has the word simp banned, right?
Yeah, fucking
Have
simps.
they also banned the word cuck?
Yeah. You can't say cuck or simp on Twitch. Why do you think I'm over here?
Oh, I know. I was just curious how far it went, because between you and me, it feels like that Twitch is trying to protect their main user base who might fall under such categories.
Look, man, if someone's a cuck or a simp, that's their problem. And if they like that lifestyle, more power to them. I'm still going to call them a cuck and a simp.
Mm-hmm.
Because I fundamentally do not respect that lifestyle.
I mean, how can you? How can you? Honestly, how can you?
I can't.
That's the correct answer.
Besides, are they not doing that for the humiliation?
Exactly.
Let's see. Albany Suite. The Albany Suite is available. The Ithaca Suite is occupied Ashley Jones.
I'm pretty sure Atar might have a good answer to some of these questions, but alas, he's not here at the moment.
The Manhattan Suite is... Alright, can you put a general at here ping in the in this server that we're talking about?
Yeah, I can.
Then an open secret server
Oh yeah.
that we're doing Peanut Gallery.
I'm doing that main chat room.
The Manhattan Suite is available. Has the Queen's Suite. Queen's Suite is occupied by Ingvar Johansson. Booked until notice. Wow. How much money do you have to be to just book and tell notice? The 5th floor is occupied by Jezebel Locke for the entire month. Hey, Fearless Crusader, how's it going? Buffalo Suite is occupied. Guest, Boris Chekhov, booked until he's living there. Alright, let's check out the guest logs. Chekhov, Boris.
Boris.
PPV, Planet LaFim. $10, steak and lobster, $80. He ordered lesbian porn to watch while he ate dinner.
Sheepy says that they're a little bit drunk, so they're not sure they should hop in tonight. And I told
That
him that's
means-
even more reason.
That's even better.
That's what I basically said to him. And Gao is screaming, so I will scream back.
Bottle of Champ de Chartres, 290. Ooh, I need to raid their room, don't I? Now lock Jezebel. None. I still like the fact that the guy I've just taken a hit to kill ordered lesbian porn for his nice lobster dinner. Archangel will get you Boris Chekhov's steak. Because apparently he's very topical, let's say. By which I mean Russia. Oh, right. I can also be a blatant asshole on this platform. And spout batshit opinions that people might not necessarily agree with. In other words, I can be as edgy as I want. Oh well. That's a whole lot of somebody else's problem.
Rip, I don't think Sheepy's on the way.
Zam.
They're too responsible with their drink.
No,
Because
tell them
they're-
to get...
Because they're a little drunk, they're like, no.
Alright, time to gaslight my girlfriend.
Don't know, since she's... But here's the thing, since she's a... shouldn't it be pulled
Hold
a
on.
wall over her eyes?
The game just crashed again.
Oh, oh no. Oh no.
To be fair,
That
this
red.
game came out for like... I accidentally just hit quit while tabbing back into it. I accidentally just hit quit while tabbing back into it. Hold on, everyone. We're a little stupid tonight.
That's yeah, just a little. But Ren, as I was saying though, since since your girlfriend's technically a sheep, wouldn't that be, instead of gaslight, wouldn't it be pulled a wall over their eyes?
No, I'm not hiding anything from them. I'm intentionally exacerbating their personality so they do something.
Oh yeah, I get that, but it's more to do with the fact she's a sheep.
Okay, but that's not what pulling... That's more a manipulate thing, you feel? Like a mansplain manipulate type
I
of deal.
mean, manipulate, gaslight, that's kind of the same thing.
No,
Gaslight.
there's a
it's not-
nuance to this.
Alright, I'm listening.
Manipulation, they don't necessarily know exactly what you want from them. Gaslighting, you better believe they know what you want from them.
Oh yeah, okay,
Oh,
that's
hey,
fair.
Ghost.
That's fair distinction. Yeah, Ghost. So much for going to bed.
Hey, Ghost,
Alright, I'm
what's
at
your
the drive-thru.
opinion
What
on
do I
space
get?
cuckoldry?
Hold on, I'll give you that. Tell me what I get at McDonald's.
Get a 10-piece chicken nugget combo.
Yeah, get the nuggies. When in doubt, get nuggy.
With a large cherry Fanta.
Control urges people in the downtown area to exercise caution and to seek medical treatment immediately if they exhibit symptoms that include fever, hacking, nausea, rashes or sores, painful discharges, or sudden sustained bleeding. Several dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the carried out during a drug deal gone bad.
Oh!
Residents of this quarantine
Hey, y'all wanna
were
see some
shocked
shit?
by the killings, though neighbors suspect the men.
Is the game back up?
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm not streaming it in Discord too.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say.
Look,
There
I'm a
we
little
go.
retarded. Oh right, I can't say retarded on Twitch.
You can say it on YouTube though.
Hell yeah, I can. These motherfuckers have Uzis?
Mm-hmm. It would seem so.
That's fine.
Holy shit, he's actually...
Of course he is. Ghost wants his
He's
chicken nuggets.
actually at a McDonald's!
Can I get a number 5 meal with...
Sorry?
Can I get the number 5 meal, the 10-piece nugget?
And salsa nuggets and a medium or large?
Large.
And sauce?
We don't have the new sauce. I'll just take oh sweet, I'll try that and just the tangy sauce as well.
Alright, well you want to try the new sauce and what do you want to say?
Do you have a strawberry Fanta on the thing? If not, I'll take Coke. I'll take Coke. I'll take Coke. Just normal Coke.
Sorry?
I'll just take a normal Coke then.
Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
1247, thank you, no.
Alright, thank you.
Thank you.
What,
Go to
Ren, you
window
actually it wasn't at a fucking McDonald's?
I don't know why Ren didn't think you was. I knew for a fact you were. I just don't know why Ren didn't think so.
I thought you were joking!
I enter the Discord call unironically at times while I'm in the shower.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
Like, this is Ghost. Like, you shouldn't be surprised.
I am very surprised.
Ren, you've heard the badink, oh, it's Ghost. Hi, guys, I'm on the toilet taking a massive shit as you hear me grunt one out.
I remember it differently. As in, I have memory problems.
As in, Ren might have just repressed
But look,
that memory.
I just sucked off a Russian mafia member. And now he's dead.
Ren, I don't need to know about your high school experience. Give me some vodka, I suck you off, baby. Then you kill him.
Yeah, that's how you play vampire.
I love that
holy shit. I want to run a vampire campaign so badly.
Understandable. Ren, the moment you play vampire better than Lucy.
There we go.
Look, basically all you need to know about the World of Darkness is that it's already doomed. Just have a good time.
Just have fun.
It's either doomed or it's really going great if you're a fucking techno wizard.
No, it's not going great then either. It's not going great
Do
at
they have
all.
the Didn't they have to reboot the franchise because they fucked up? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Chronicles of Darkness, because everything fucking died. The end.
Well, it wasn't. Well, no, they also made it just shit universe for the vampires, which is worse because it wasn't just like everything died. It's like, hey, congratulations, we just wrote in the lore book, the Inquisition has an anti-vampire gas, so they just start pumping it into all the areas they might suspect is a vampire dead.
That is not what happened.
Yeah, no, that's one of the ones that came up.
Yeah, that's not one of the good ones. But no, basically World of Darkness is fucked as of, the Scarlet Dragon Empress and the Ebon Dragon, huffing cocaine and deciding that shoving solar exalt souls through a cheese grater would be a better idea than just releasing them back upon the world.
Yeah. I do like the fucking Inquisition, the timeline where the Inquisition just becomes the biggest problem for the for the vampires, because the Nosferatu fucked up, didn't back up the servers in any way, it just was so public that they got hacked by a 4chan hacker.
Oh, fun fact. In World of Darkness, right? Fun fact, 4chan's owned by Big Oil, which are servants of the Great Devourer.
I'm not surprised.
Fucking more funnier that the Nosferatu didn't. It's like, we are the computer boys of the vampires. Some random fucking
some random fucking 4chan wizard, because it might actually be a wizard from the technocrats, or
no. See, wizard, he wouldn't have done what he did. Because the technocrats, he would have just kept it secret. It just went, all right, you guys fucked up. We're just gonna do some funny shit to you right now, so you learned your lesson. Now he leaked it to the FBI and the CIA, and now the world knows vampires exist.
The FBI and the CIA are part of the NWO.
Yeah.
However, the NWO very much wants vampires to no longer exist, and if that shit gets leaked, they can call, a bit of an extermination.
Yeah, that's what led to Inquisition, because it got leaked. The Nosferatu's database got fucking bricked, basically, because it's like, well, we've been found out. We lost the secret black web.
Yeah, they lost all their hackers on 4chan.
What happened to the Nosferatu in that timeline after that occurred? Did the masquerade rules go down very hard on them or something? Or...
No, like, they did get punishment, but it was mostly because it's like, it's everyone's fault, because everyone started to rely on the network so goddamn fucking hard that, like,
gotcha.
Like, leaders of, like, fucking, Ventru were literally storing private information in their cloud files. Type shit.
To be fair, the Ventru are a bunch of old people in boardrooms who don't understand how computers work.
Yeah, but it's just more funnier that it's like, should we punish the Nosferatu for fucking, for causing, which led to our initial thing? Nosferatu's were false. It's like, we just wanted to play games, bitch.
I don't care if this takes humanity. I want to eat this guy to death. I called it off, and then I killed him, because I fundamentally do not respect him. You know who I respect? The dummy mommy and her goth nightclub. Because she's hustling.
I still think the best character...
And she has Fat Larry as her BDSM sex slave.
Yeah. But now, Rand, you gotta admit, the best character still is the Chinese gun merchant.
No, it's Fat Larry with an FAT. Because he knows he has a weight problem and he just don't give a fuck.
Fat Larry's your best friend if you play Nosferatu.
Fat Larry is just your best friend. He's the guy.
But he's one of the few people as a Nosferatu you can actually talk to. He's fucking just roasts you while doing it.
He also is the best vendor in the game for ammo stock up
Yeah.
because he has the cheapest ammunition if you negotiate a deal for the briefcase.
Yeah.
Because he's based like that.
Yeah. It's just still funny that. Oh shit! Got some deodorant for your crackhead ass if you need that too.
He asks if you're a Malkavian. He asks if you're on the rock.
There you are.
And then you can respond, you want on that cock.
What? Yeah, I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Remember, the best way to play Vampire the Masquerade is as a whore. Or schizo.
Boring.
No, it's best way to play it the first time is as an undead furry or thug.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to fight. You may as
True.
well choose one of the fighting clans. If you don't know what you're doing in this game, otherwise you're...
Playthrough 2 is schizo fun time, let's go.
Schizo fun time's great because you can turn invisible.
Come in every few days and I'll give you your cut. Here's tonight's. I've got some money to
Fuck yeah.
invest. I'll hold your share of the profits.
What's up? Got my McNugget.
And now I am partners with a dominatrix who runs a gothic nightclub in an abandoned church that has naked strippers and ceiling cages.
Larry just crying in the corner somewhere.
Which just begs the question, what do these girls do when they have to pee?
That's where the golden shower VIP guests come out. People pay for that, Ren.
Imagine paying for that.
Right.
Whoa, Fat Larry, bam-balam. Whoa, Fat Larry, bam-balam. Gonna make me high, bam-balam. And you know that's no lie, bam-balam. You stop selling the rock, bam-balam. I don't care, bam-balam.
I do like if your house Tremere, you get funny dialogue from the fucking endgame guy because he's just so pissed at your existence because one of his men fucked up so hard.
Oh right, I'm running Clan Quest mod, which means I can join the Sabbat. Who are doing the exact thing they need to be doing for all the wrong reasons. Because their whole purpose is killing the antediluvians, but they're doing it for all the fucking wrong reasons.
Nope.
And the antediluvians are what absolutely need to go to save the world of darkness.
I just want... If I ever become a vampire in this setting, I would just start eating other vampires.
Ah yeah, just lose all your humanity and diablerize. Turn into a mindless beast, why don't ya?
That's only if you go too far.
Bro, you said I'll just start eating other vampires.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the good of the world.
Yeah, just smack up on Malcav. You know, become the Madness Network. Fun fact, the Camarilla purposefully keep Malkavians alive instead of killing them, because there's a theory that the Madness Network is Malk himself. And they want him to be stretched as thin as possible to not wake up. What's coming? Look out, it's right behind you.
that and also due to them being a
Hello, random.
Yeah. Hello.
No, I'm just screwing with you. What are you talking about?
But yeah, because the Malkavians are all telepathic with each other as well. It's also good to just have like two that you can have that are stable at two locations for quick, instant fucking communication.
No, they're never stable. That's the point.
Stable enough that you deal with them.
But yeah, I am having my birthday on Sunday, Random. How did you know?
Look, I'll never
For she's a jolly good fellow. For she's a...
No, don't go.
Okay, well, he needs to be killed with extreme prejudice. He is a walking masquerade violation.
I can see why a lot of the more questionable YouTube VTubers go to YouTube. I just see the most vile clips from the YouTube ones. I'm like, oh, they can get away with this here.
Fuck yeah, we can. I can talk about all the space cuckoldry I want.
One bitch literally just gave out her love sense fucking password to another person in the stream.
Fuck
Well-
yeah, she did.
Well, to be fair, she gave it to all the women in the collab part of the stream, so they all can just start playing with each other. Yes, this is YouTube, people.
Welcome to YouTube, motherfucker.
Fucking
That is
Twitch
something
be
I'm
like-
going to absolutely do once I can
No.
afford a love
Do it.
sense. Just gonna put my love sense password in the video description. And anyone who actually reads it will know.
Will you actually have it in, or will you just have it on a table? In the moment it happens on stream, everyone just hears a buzzing as if it's like right next to the mic, and you just start screaming, "Yeah!"
But yeah, Sunday, Random, the 24th. That is when my day of spawning is. I have to be as edgy as possible. This is Vampire the Masquerade.
This new
But yes,
sauce is
March
shit.
24th is the day of 9 months and 2 weeks after 2 fuckers banged. And now it's the entire world's problem.
At least you're not in November, so we know that it wasn't on Valentine's Day.
Fuck, no, it wasn't on Valentine's Day. I know who spawned me. Hi, Mom, if you're choosing to listen into this stream. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other one that we don't talk about and has formally disowned me, so I'm legally not their child. But I mean, you can't exactly take away blood.
Yeah, you can, but
It grows back.
now if you take away the source.
What, you want my bones?
Yes.
Funny enough, I am currently reading a fantasy novel that has a creature that does that.
Yes, the bone slurping juice.
You're literally on the money with that description.
I know I am. I've probably read that.
Mistborn.
Yup.
Yep.
It is the fear of death.
Beautiful.
What is the fear of death?
Ah,
Terror
yes,
of the
this
unknown.
bitch.
Is it these eyes you peer into? No, I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you. and it.
Alessandra. Actually, I'm pretty sure she's Alessandra. I kind of forget.
Drinking blood to sustain your death, you are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living,
Oh
you
no,
had to
she's a
eat
zombie.
pounds of her flesh to maintain that thin facade?
Grande
What
pete by the looks of it.
I stand. We drink blood, I eat flesh. Kind
Oh,
eat
Kwame.
food, but kind think us a monster.
Comey.
Without remorse, they would burn our
I have
bodies
McNuggies.
once over
Huggy
to
Comey,
save
fuggy
peace.
Comey.
What is unnatural
Lots of
for
huggy.
some
Lots
is
of
fatal
buggy.
for others.
Oh god, not the foggy!
I I kill or I rot. For every night I go
Okay,
without
yeah,
it,
she's a
I
zombie.
lift. All things
She
must
looks like a
consume
pete
life
grande.
to avoid dying. You and I are no
She was
exception.
eating a living person, so that makes her a grande and not a jackal. And since she doesn't look, you know, decayed, she is a pete.
This perspective is uncommon. The multitude see death as tragic. If this were true, so then would be birth. My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha. Pisha was the name of my companion and lover in a time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore. My stay in this city is transitory.
Why are you living in a
I
condemned
suppose we are
hospital?
placed here and would trade similar items.
She got offended.
If you wish to bargain with me, the
I mean,
time
that's fair.
upstairs
She
must
didn't
be
come in my house and asked why I live in a piss-scented apartment.
The great and mighty Kevin. Be like,
Yes.
how hard is it for you fuckers to own a flat and a cat? Because I can fucking do it.
I mean, I own a flat in this game.
But yours is piss stained.
So is his, probably. He rents it out to ghouls.
Yeah, maybe.
And ghouls are basically meth addicts with extra steps.
Hey. I got the silly straw. Let me suck up your blood.
Look, vampire blood is one of the hardest addictions to kick next to Seroquel. Don't ask how I kicked a Seroquel addiction when I was medicated on that shit. Shit's horrible. If a doctor tries to put you on Seroquel, start screaming no. Not even for a second. It is not worth it. That shit fucks you. Like, I have a very fucked up brain, and I am half a foot from being institutionalized at any given moment. And, yeah, no, Seroquel's still not worth medicating my ass to avoid institutions. Even I know that. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the piss-stained apartment you own in this game.
This medicine will make you mentally stable, but it'll also make you shit, piss, cum, and fuck blood.
No, it'll make you 500 pounds and mentally half awake at any given time. You will never be fully awake. You're a walking lard zombie on Seroquel. Source. I've been there.
God. Is it that fucking hard to keep a fucking place together?
Apparently.
Somehow a vampire thought this was a perfect place to make a fucking make a whelp.
Yes.
A chill day. A chill day. You want to know the most fucked up part? So the protagonist in this game is a 7th generation, right?
Weak as shit.
Meaning a fucking vampiric elder. 1 generation below Methuselah's. Decided, yes, this apartment that reeks of piss and vinegar is the best place to sire a child.
Yep.
What the actual fuck?
It's a mesmerizing.
And then they die, which is why if you pick, like, was it Venture or Tremere, that when you meet the fucking head of that clan currently, he's so fucking pissed because he lost such an elder just for your fucking ass.
You want to know the best part? I'm playing a Tremere.
Yep.
I hope the vamping is going well. Thank you, Sundred. It is.
I lost an elder for this fucking retard as you go around the streets scuttling about.
Yeah, you lost an elder for someone who's Kane and Smiling Jack's pawn. Who thinks they become a player.
Yeah.
But no, they're still Smiling Jack and Kane's pawn. Because they wanted to cause problems in LA.
To be fair, I also want to cause problems in LA.
Hey, look, it's Kane, the original vampire.
Yeah.
He's right there! And he's playing you like a fucking fiddle!
He's just there. Happy in this taxi.
Look, he is one of the two players that is moving you around as a pawn. The Jester Prince doesn't actually matter, nor does the Silent Iron King in the Chantry.
I like to believe that everyone's like, Kane's gonna come back in the world and come. I do like the whole like idea that the Kane is the taxi driver type shit level of like what he does now, which is like he doesn't give a shit about the vampire world so hard that he'll just fuck with it occasionally, but not like hard. Like I have returned, fuck with it. More like I'm gonna have a retard cause problems for them, and it will be funny.
And I will just laugh.
That is exactly what he is doing.
Yep.
And it's canon. The file name literally says Kane, and Malkavians call him grandfather.
He also seems to push. He doesn't seem to. When it comes to the choices, he seems to speak a bit more favorably of the anarchists.
Yep. He speaks very favorably of anarchs. Because he thinks the Camarilla is bullshit. And he hates seeing his own kids politicking. He is so done with that shit. So, yeah, he asked this funny guy to set up half the circumstances in LA. And then told a funny elder to go sire a kid. And it's harder to resist Kane than it is avoid the advances of the Camarilla.
The sarcophagus.
Oh.
Troy tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Kane can just mind control his children.
He doesn't need to. Him and Jack are buddies.
No, I'm saying like for the fucking elder.
Yeah, but no, this guy and Kane are canonically buds.
I just love.
The word is there's an ancient sleeping.
Someone finally caught Kane, and it's just this dude is like, you want to just go get fucking drunk, play pool, and Kane's like, you find the greatest, you find the sire of all vampires, and you just want to get shit. Finally, someone fucking understands.
Yeah.
It's more than that.
I think Babylon and the fucking first and second city bullshit probably made Kane just hate the idea of politics and trying to rule.
Yes, it did. That's exactly what happened.
500 years of governance made
it
him
wasn't
just want
Babylon
to be a
though. It was Enoch.
But yeah, 500 years of ruling made him just go, I quit.
Yeah.
Yep.
No one knows for sure, really. That's just...
No one knows for sure, really, says the guy who knows for sure. Says the one guy, besides Kane, in this entire city who knows for sure.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster.
I wonder if I can turn up the game's audio. Because the, it's really quiet on stream, I think.
Nope, there goes Kami.
Oh no.
Yep. There, Kami.
Hello?
Kami.
Hello? Yeah, wait.
Hey.
How long have I been muted?
This whole
I
time.
don't know. The whole
Awesome.
time, I guess. Oh no.
Oh my god. So, do you know, Warhammer just stole my idea again.
Which one?
The Centaur of Sire Bone Reaper.
Uh-oh.
I made that conversion long time ago.
See,
God damn it.
Here's the thing. They either stole it or they had it pre-made 20 years before you ever thought about it, and then they finally got the okay to release it.
I guess.
That's just how far back their vaults go.
Oh, I got
Yes,
confirmed
it's
by
how far back AOS go. Yeah.
Oh no, I even got confirmed by a GW employee once. But they said, yeah, they had Harlequins sitting on shelves for 7 years before they released them.
Let's go smoke weed with hobos.
Remember,
Makes you wonder what else they have on those shelves.
You know,
Yeah,
you can
they-
just say anything on the internet and people will believe it.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I straight up got them drunk at the events. That's why they're no longer allowed free time anymore at those events. Also getting a spiteful Forge World employee that was just fucking pissed to just say anything. Ooh, they were not having a good day.
Yeah.
I'm your friend from the homeless shelter. I mean, I look like I'm from the homeless shelter. I'm not even true.
Old Tin Can Bill. He's been jabbering about some kind of monster. Took him somewhere and got him.
So should I go Anarch or
It's all
Sabat?
okay, and that's all I'm saying.
Anarch.
You usually find him down in his alleyway, just
But
across
kill
from
all
that
humans
bar
with the
over
Sabat.
there. Leave me
No,
alone.
they don't want to kill all
No.
humans. What'll they eat then?
Well, no, to be fair, they would just want to be on the. They just want to be. They want the old order back, where it's like, yeah, we're vampires. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, they thought that whole First City shit was a good idea,
Who's there, huh?
and want to bring that
Bill
back.
can't see too good these days.
I'm
Is that
just
you,
gonna
Betty?
say
I ain't
that the
got
old
no
clan
voice tonight,
Samisi
so
is
you may as
better
well get
than
the hell out of here.
than the quote unquote official Samisi.
Yeah, I might be able to.
Clan Samisi is based. I want to turn
Yeah.
gamer girls into gaming chairs.
$5 for a man who's been down on his luck.
Yeah, that's why I love my Samisi.
Now I know you ain't going
God, Ren, should I commission? Should I get a Samisi commie?
Only if you get a Malgrinva.
longer than your finger.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Piss yellow and full of hate.
How many commissions do you have lined up? Didn't you like also
70.
Bad dreams.
like Com Magni recently? Or was that
Yeah,
not
there's
on the table yet?
yeah, Tom Magni as well. But she never got back to me. So I'm waiting for her to like, finish up her thingy.
Well, she's still busy with it.
I know. Also, did you watch it? Did you see the tart flambe she posted?
Yes, it's delicious.
I want some.
So the deal is, if I wait to do the sickness quest, I can diablerize the vampires behind it if I join the Sabat.
Diabolizing vampires. I do like gaining more power off eating your fellow vampire until you become either insane or the Giga Chad vampire.
It all depends on whether you're built different or not.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like that one dude from the fucking weird fighting D&D style game in which he then gets basically frozen in time, wakes up in modern day.
I'm curious though, like if wait, is there a Banu Hakim mod?
Is there a what
Is there a
mod?
Banu Hakim? Banu Hakim. What's the other name? The Arabian one.
Oh, the Final Nights mod. Yes, but the flip side of it is it switches out the 7 default clans, and I want to play a Malk.
Yeah. I also wanna play Malok. I
But on
need
the
to
flip
replay as a
side, it
Malok again.
does let you play as Samisi.
Hmm.
Can I just
Oh
make
my god,
people
I
into
am so
furniture?
hungry right now.
I think I'm
Apparently,
gonna
only
make this
eating
a
like 2
Sabat
slices
run.
of bread is not enough. Also, I think my sister is pissed at me because I didn't like put like the roast beef like in a different container and like put it like in the Dutch oven.
I'll roast your beef.
I don't know. Yeah, you can. Mm.
Well.
Oh.
Oh
Are your fucking pussies looking like Arby's?
If her pussy
I
is
mean, you
looking like
can. It's not.
Arby's, just call me a sewer goblin.
It's even got the shitty melty cheese leaking out of it.
Yes! I ain't complaining.
Mm-mm. Maybe I should make some roast pork
Oh
tonight.
fuck, car stereos.
Mr. Milton, you know who this
Fuck yeah. Remember when those used to be so valuable to steal back in the day?
They still have copper in them.
I know, but they're not. But you didn't have to sell them for the cop. You sold them wholesale because they were a car radio.
Yeah, I remember my mom's car getting broken into.
Like, there was a video game. It was the Warriors video game. The biggest mechanic was you just break a window and steal the car radio.
Gotta love it.
$20 each time. It was great.
I really hope, despite being on Team Anarch right now, even though my end game is Sabat just for Diablerie, I impressed LaCroix enough for the fucking apartment.
Yeah. Where he gives you that nice fucking hotel room.
Like, I am a Tremere, yes, I can get the Chantry thing, but I don't want it. I want the apartment in this place.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But Ren, how about we get an apartment?
Through our sponsor of NordVPN.
No, just like
the stream not
it's
sponsored.
fun. The stream is not sponsored.
It's not. It's sponsored by D's. D's nuts.
Who the fuck? Hospital. Jesus Christ! You found this man in the closet.
A joke?
Yeah, I'm getting him out of the closet.
I can, like, I think I can get as an apartment rent if you want to.
Ah, yes. Is this the part where you start saying come to Brazil?
No, come to Indo.
Connie, I love you, but I wouldn't survive a day over there.
Yeah.
I know.
Comey, even your people have trouble surviving days over there. That's why I have so many of them in my city. But we need translator jobs for them.
No. Basically, why there's so many Indonesians in US is because in the
Indonesia is
90s and
sinking?
60s. No, we did something fun called a genocide
Yippee!
against the Chinese people.
Oh, Comey,
Yeah,
a bunch
but that's
of
my
my
people.
co-workers are first gen ones, so they are just fresh leaving Indonesia, and they said it sucked.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I know, it sucks. Yeah, like, if I could move, I would move. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, go. How much is rent at your place?
Let's see, right now, $650 for half.
Okay.
I don't pay rent.
No,
No.
because you are rent.
Ren, I know you do technically pay rent.
Technically, I pay the utilities to help out my grandparents.
But they list it as rent, so you get a good, nice bonus on your credit score.
I technically list it as utilities. to appease DSS and get a boost on credit score.
I really don't get like the credit score in the US. Like, why is it so important there?
It's because a bunch of baby boomers and their parents fucking came back, got the plastic card thing, and just kept spending and spending and spending to one up their neighbors and everything like that. And the banks basically almost crashed because no one was paying it back because people didn't realize you owed them money.
Yep. So the banks had to institute a system to determine how much they could reasonably loan you with the expectation of you paying it back on a reasonable time. However, this got warped, and the banks now have a system of how much profit will you make them with payments at any given time. Because if you fully pay something off early, your credit score will lower.
Gotta find that nice ground. You know, like it used to be literally the credit score was just set up as here's your good boy points. How good would you be actually giving us money back?
Yep, and now it's how much money can you make us?
The Kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality.
Alright, later, random.
If a man walks into a tiger's domain, it may result in his being devoured. So it has. Yes.
But yeah, like as Ione suggested, credit scores weren't completely new. It's just the obsession with them, or was double down or triple down
for these
when
items,
the
I will exchange
baby boomers had a fuck again.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like baby boomers fuck the US economy and consequently the global economy.
I was about to go, just the
Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes.
Yeah, again, I'm not
I mean,
wrong.
we destroyed the Bretton Woods system. Everything is tied to the US dollar.
And the moment schools started losing their baby boomer teachers, it's just become historically known in history classes that was the worst generation to affect all future generations.
Oh yeah, like the teachers I had, like the old one, like it's not the greatest. Gen X was fine. My
All
Gen
my
X teacher
homies
was
hate
great.
baby boomers.
Magni has 3 teachers, one young, the other one like baby boomer age, and then her tutor was a super old dude. The useless one is the middle-aged woman.
Mm-hmm.
The young dude is great, and the old ass man who is literally like pushing 70 to 80, like retired, just doing it for some pocket change, somehow knows more about modern day coding than than her baby boomer teacher.
Nobody likes baby boomers. Baby boomers. Baby boomers.
There are also a few baby boomers that are just
baby
goddamn
boomers.
cryptids that are unique and not bad, but it's just the majority of them are horrible.
Boomers!
Like, Magni's dad is a cryptid baby boomer.
Boomers!
Man showed up basically with his cock out after inviting us over for brunch.
Okay, but hear me out, boomers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boobers.
Boobers.
I didn't want to relate anything good to them, so I will not use the term.
Titties. Tatas, even.
I don't want to suck on my girlfriend's tits.
Well, that's a very simple solution, Ghost.
Yeah, I need a plane ticket, but I need to save up some vacation time first. I just got this job.
Yeah.
I can't end it.
Fair.
Going
Yeah.
somewhere.
Though
Do you ask like how long until you can get your vacation?
Okay,
Can
now we
get
have to
PTO?
go back to fucking... Now we have to go back to fucking Santa Monica. I hate this
Aaron.
place.
Yeah. What? You don't like the beginner zone with the funny, weird, shitty quest lines?
Look, don't feel bad for killing anyone in Santa Monica, because it spares them the pain of living in Santa Monica.
I was about to go. Can't you, like, kill half of the city of Santa Monica without losing humanity?
Yeah! It's great!
But, yeah, Comey, I get vacation time each week. It's like a few hours, but it adds up. It's not like, oh, after a certain amount of time, you now have access to it. It's literally, after the end of this week, if I ask my supervisor, can I leave 2 hours early next week? They'll go, yeah, you have the time, technically.
Mm.
I just wanted to make
Man,
sure you know I
also my current employer asked me like if I want to help them with like opening a new restaurant in Surabaya
Ask them to
after my
pay you
contract is
more.
done.
Ask them to pay you
Yeah,
more.
probably gonna ask them to pay me more.
Down's a mess. Always has
You're
been.
barely
I
making
get caught down
fucking...
there sometimes.
You're the head chef slash teacher slash consultant, and yet you're making almost entry level pay.
I mean
Penis.
here I'm making more. I'm making more than the, you know.
We're gonna be getting out of it like.
Weren't you? I thought you were making
Technically
this.
it's above.
I thought you were making the
I
same
think
as
like
you
twice
were
more.
The
at your
jack
old job.
comes out of the box.
You might have saved me.
No, actually make twice more than my old job.
So you're making $600 a month?
No. For this week. It's twice than my twice than
A
my
white woman is trying to guilt trip me into being heartless because I'm a vampire. You might have saved me, but I can't look at you to think anyone could be so heartless. Yeah, I'm not the one who tore out that guy's throat with my teeth. Or you'll get there. You've already turned onto that highway. I told her I'm not the one who tore out some guy's throat with my teeth. Unprovoked.
Average white girl not taking responsibility.
It wasn't her, remember? It was not her. God.
Look, Princess is never
funny.
like this.
I'm never like this. It's not me. I'm not accountable for my actions.
Princess was never like this, even though this is the sixth child. The princess is mauled.
Princess must be hungry, you know, her,
The child instigated
her
The child was asking
her
for
breakfast her breakfast was 3 infants ago.
So funny thing, since we're on dog mauling talk, my dog, I had my first dog mauled a small child.
Yo, Pally, over here.
Fun.
For Christ's sakes.
What were you expecting? That's the story. They mauled a small child.
He's got to start working with.
No. To be fair, it's like the parent then proceed to try to get our dog killed, and the police were gonna go with it, but then it's like the kid's like, yeah, I just went into their backyard and tried to play with the dog, and then we just brought up the cam footage, and she was literally punching the dog in the face until it attacked her.
Bruh.
My clothes shouldn't be in.
The police are like, well, we're not putting it down, but we're gonna put it on a list.
My clothes shouldn't be an issue. They come off, you know.
Take it easy, Lois Lane. This is still a badge you're talking to.
Let's get down to business, Barney.
I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce.
But you know, it's literally child goes into someone else's backyard, starts attacking a dog, gets mauled by the dog, says it's the dog's fault. Police then hear this story. Police go, well, normally we'd put it down.
There, the security room will be clear.
But no, not this time. Your kids fucking deserve to get mauled.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low.
And then they said if they get a call about her kid again, like something like this, they'll have to get child services on her.
Bruh, you are getting way too specific for stream.
Sorry.
There'll be a computer in there.
This was like 20 years ago for me, so...
Okay, still, it's getting into territories I don't want to discuss.
Right, okay. Can I at least talk about my cocaine problem?
And don't forget,
bruh!
it's
get
relevant.
The fuck out.
Okay, I'm done.
I mean, you wanted to say it's a pop
Heights to Jacobson, Anderson. Heights to Anderson.
or soda.
Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale.
Soda inom.
I just saw a baleen whale.
Just soda pop.
Just kill the cops, Ryan. Just kill the cops. Eat them all.
No.
Yeah?
I'm trying to get that apartment, man. And this is the part I actually have to appease LaCroix. The only quest I have to appease LaCroix in.
Yeah. Why? You mulling all the cops want to appease him?
Yeah, he doesn't want any evidence of someone being here, so no bodies, no one seen.
It's in the water. You can make it so there's no body.
No, he doesn't want any missing persons reports levels of being a shitter right now.
So no killing.
Yeah, we have to be sneaky breaky out of here.
If you're not sneaky, he's gonna scream masquerade breach, even
No,
though
he's
it wouldn't
not.
be. Oh, okay.
He's just gonna bitch and moan. Because he's
He understands things can go bad on a job, especially with this level.
A
Oh, okay,
baleen whale.
Yeah.
Man, Ren, I can't believe that you're taking orders from sparkling water, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate it. I'm gonna take orders from someone based, like a Samisi.
Yeah. Or a pirate.
Malkavian gives you your commands.
Based.
He
I
rolls
still want to try
He
LaCroix.
rolls some dice, breaks a plate, then cuts open a goat, and then goes, "All right, I have your new orders." The symbols have told me so of what you need to do. Go to the corner store and get me some cigarettes.
Me.
He does this every time you get a mission from him. You don't know where he keeps getting the goats from.
Me.
Who's there?
Damn, that cop really putting that ass out.
Yeah? Holy shit, that guy's up on... Why is he up on a crate like he's in a video game?
With a shotgun ready,
Because
he's
he's in
crouching.
a video game.
No, it's not. It's just LA.
It's just LA.
Fair.
Where the police are more militarized than the actual military.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
We don't
You
have
love
a,
to see it.
We don't have a crime problem. Our gun control
Crime
is fan-
solution.
Our gun control is over the top and perfectly fine. Highest gun crime. Alright, Altair, just jump off and Assassin's Creed.
I can't kill them is the problem here.
Do you think you can make that gap to that crate?
Maybe.
Oh, easy.
The question is whether they saw me.
Doesn't look like it. Now you just go to the crate to your right. Just nope. The game just says fuck you.
Hold on, I can make this next jump. Okay, now comes the hard part.
Time to save, scum.
Yep, you know it.
Just start screaming parkour while running straight past them down the middle of them.
Parkour! 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 I only had to get that close. Parkour.
Didn't see shit, really.
I saw that there's a sarcophagus there. There,
You know,
job's done.
and a
Warcraft
busted
3P
crate.
on voice. Job's done.
Yep. Oh, the crate's busted and there's a sarcophagus in it. Job done.
Yes, but unironically.
I'm not getting paid for anything else.
Dude's not even paying me. If he wanted me to do a good job, he should have paid me.
Pay me, bitch.
And he's like, you didn't get the sarcophagus? No, you didn't ask me to.
Correct, he did not ask me to.
Remember the guy with the shotguns around here? Playing Metal Gear.
I know, but I have a plan.
What happens if I kill someone?
Whoopsie doopsie.
The prince will not be happy about that.
I don't give a shit.
You want the apartment.
I give half a shit. There's the guy with the shotgun. Oh no! It did
Ass
everything
out.
for me. Ass out. Damn, he a real thug shaker.
Also, Ghost, check DM.
Yeah.
Now.
Meeting
Hey, Velvy.
Hey, Velvy. How do
Hi,
I get
Velvy.
past these weenies?
Chelsea, I cannot wait. Hi, my dear.
Oh shit, do I not have I don't have the Velvy Fugi on. Hold up. Hold up.
Get that food.
You're gonna replace mine because I'm going the fuck to sleep.
Later. Hey, Velvy.
And I'm going to.
No, you're staying here.
Am I?
I need my
Okay.
emotional support, Kami.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, stream.
Yeah, we're
Red
live.
Streaming.
It's a peanut gallery.
Oh.
Oh, it's all good. How you doing anyway?
Also, do you know that I'm currently eating some peanut right now? So it is very apt.
Stay with us, Velvy.
Yeah.
Chelsea,
Okay.
don't forget about later.
Yay.
Okay?
She said okay.
Yay.
I won't forget.
I'm yes, all good. But I really hope that you told me that you're like, I am very tired, may miss stream. But that is fine. It's fine. No worries. No need to be panic. No need to be calmy.
I have arrived.
Hello, Hunter.
Hey, Hunter.
Hello, Hunter.
Did you hear the news about fucking Horus Heresy?
The horsey.
Yeah, guess what got
No.
for Horus Heresy?
A penis.
Very newer.
Space Marines.
AdMech is becoming a proper faction for Horus Heresy for once.
Amazing.
It was before.
Mechanical?
No, there's new shit coming, Ren. That's my point. It's not all Forge World now, Ren. There's actually gonna be more than just Forge World shit from years ago for Horus Heresy, Ren. For AdMech.
Oh, in plastic? Oh my god.
Plastic
Amazing.
Mechanicum.
Yeah.
Yeah, plastic, but also I'm pretty sure like a bunch of
Yeah.
new shit.
I love my mechanic.
We don't know what's happening
They're
yet. Also,
full of-
guess what's happening in Age of Sigmar now?
I'm gonna Mechanicum.
Guess what they doing for Age of Sigmar now?
Go on.
Stealing our ideas.
No, it's the Age of Ruin now, Ren. Guess who's empowered the most right now?
Coas.
Yeah, but one of them specifically. Take a guess.
Our favorite rat boy.
Yep, it is him. Unironically, it is him.
Gunfall?
No, the fucking Great Horned Rat is being super powered, and now apparently across all the fucking
Thankful.
all the fucking realms right now, right? You know what fucking the Silver Towers of Tzeentch and how they fucking crash into shit and it's like a huge invasion?
Where to?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Horned Rat's doing the same thing with fucking huge versions of Skaven Blight.
Well.
Ooh.
It was like a whole animated thing too, and also they're bringing back they're bringing back the rat gunners, right? A new shit for them.
Oh, does that mean Icrit's coming back?
Don't know.
I hope so.
But new warlord on fucking rat mount, or the mutant rat thing from Warhammer 3, right? You know that shit, right?
Someone told me I could
Yeah.
find you here.
They're getting that.
Hold on, I'm
The new-
talking to a white woman.
Because I
All
just
good.
wanted to. I'm in your debt.
There's just
I want
that.
to know
The new
how you-
chain gunner, it's not like a chain gunner team so much as it's one dude writing like a fucking huge thing for it, right?
Only because of you, what you did for
There's
me.
new fucking head
got you
sniping
this.
boys, whatever they're called. The Jazales, I believe. New Jazales.
Really?
And that's at the very least what I remember. And then there's, of course, there's gonna be new Sigmarines. So I need to even mention that.
I know where you live.
There's more Sigmarines coming. That's TLDR as well.
I just sent her to a piss-stained apartment.
Based. The other news is for Old World, we now know what the next faction is.
He told me to send you up as
It's
soon as you came
dwarves.
in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy.
Where is
He
my
seems a little
where are my slavs? Yo. Where's my
Chunk!
people?
I fucking love Chunk so much!
Oh yeah, I love Chunk.
You just called LaCroix gay!
Praise.
you know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent.
But Velvy, have you played this game before, by the way? Vampire the Masquerade.
Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix.
The other thing for
Wow, that line aged well.
The other thing that's happening for dwarves in Old World, Ren, you know Ungrim? Yeah, he's still a thing back then, but now we got Young Grim.
Beautiful.
So we
Yeah,
have, So I'm guessing we have another dwarven demigod running around?
No, it's the same dwarven demigod of Ungrim. It's the same guy, right? It's the same
Okay.
Ungrim. It's
Just
the same
younger.
dude, but this is young Ungrim, so Young Grim.
I've
That's
said
what I'm
all
calling
I
him.
need to for now.
So he hasn't gotten his dragon fucking cloak yet, and it's just him, his crown, and his big fucking axe. That's the only difference.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna get the
Time to save scum.
the Solar Auxilia. I'm gonna get Solar Auxilia.
Understandable.
I don't have time for a monologue.
The
Yep.
only
Pretty good
other
bet.
news I have is that a Vote and Kill team versus Gene Stealer Kill team was announced.
And
The
the
right hand of
sarcophagus.
Archaon is
What did you see?
the main character of the 6th book for
not
what you
jump
call
to
it,
conclusions.
fucking Dawnbringers.
Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later.
Right, so the right hand of
Oh yeah, the
Archaon is
Nosferatu
Jessica.
vote was great.
The parade of
Also,
moon
hello,
red
Narantia.
mollycoddles filing out.
There's also a
Hey,
Ossiarch
Narantia.
There's also an Ossiarch fucking Warcry coming out versus Sylvaneth.
Those were the Primogen.
Oh yeah.
This
Oh,
city's clan elders.
And also
Oh,
Flesh
I am
of
pissed.
Lords versus
I
Cities of
am pissed at
Sigmar
that one.
The Sabbat's appearance has
For Underworld, they're
I'm pissed at the
Underworld's getting a
Osiris
new
book.
season.
Also, I'm
Yes,
pissed
for
at the
moments.
Osiris Bone Reaper
You know,
because they stole my idea.
thus far bears similar characteristics to
I
those that
impressed
rise to the
LaCroix!
top of this
I'm
The
gonna get
organization.
the
one,
apartment!
the post gender
Stay
one.
that course.
Yeah. Wait,
About
can you guys hear
Grout.
me?
As I said, Grout is the
Yeah, we hear
Malkavian
you.
Primogen.
How you doing?
His behavior
Okay,
at home are
yeah.
eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid.
Also, I'm gonna
bent
order a
lately,
Bloodhuts.
so you may have to
I'm
check
just gonna
under
get them
every
sent
bed
here.
and place for him.
Base.
Blahutch? Nice.
Yep.
When we hear from Grout,
Okay, so I could get a Bloodhuts and a Yatamat, which is a crocodile.
I was
Hold
about
on,
to
I
say,
need to
Tommy,
Google
if you can.
this.
With the Blahutch, if you can, I'd recommend getting a red one.
I think the last thing of note, aside from that,
They,
all
they
I
don't
said,
have
to
them here.
recap,
Skyline apartment.
Oh, rip.
aside from that, to recap the last thing that's of kind of importance for the shit that got announced, the Chaos Space Marines are finally getting a new Chaos Lord model and a Chaos Lord model with a jump pack. And that's really about it. All in all, we're fucking eating good. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. Summed up.
Okay, I'm gonna try and see. Oh, it's just not granted for Tremere. Okay.
No. Well,
Shame.
shame. It's
Now let me
fine,
do all
Ren.
my tabbing back.
It's fine, Ren. You can stay at my place, Ren. You can have.
Okay. I am going to come
Yeah.
to Brazil.
Yes.
Ah.
Yep. I think I have to get the solar auxilia now because like there's only 3 boxes left, and if I don't get them now, not never gonna get them.
Get your solar out.
Yeah.
Alright, time to go visit the Chantry.
I'm just curious what they're going to be doing for Mechanicum for Horus Heresy now that they said, yeah, we're going to flesh it out more.
Mm-mm.
Come.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Because AdMech back then, didn't they have like their own equivalent to Space Marines?
Yeah, and they had those in Forge World.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm wondering how those are going to be in plastic and a bunch of other shit.
Also, what the fuck? Why is IKEA why is the IKEA shipping cost like a shit ton of money?
Right, I saw what you were doing. Were you raiding that ass back there?
Look, I'm not gonna riz up the living. But a girl can mire.
That's fair. That is fair.
Mostly because the living are crimped. Whoa, Fat Larry. Bam-ba-lam. Whoa, Fat Larry. Bam-ba-lam.
I don't want to talk to you. Move. I don't want to talk to you. Move.
Thugs, please get out of the way challenge.
The new Ossiarch guys are cool, though. Basically, Ren, you ever wondered what happens when an Ossiarch fails its job?
It gets turned into a
They get
centaur.
demoted.
Yeah, it gets turned into a centaur and like a fucking dog. They literally turn into beasts.
Yeah, turned it. Steal idea theft.
Yeah, Games Workshop literally did that. It's like
Games
hey,
Workshop
stole
ripped
my
off
idea.
Arabellica.
No, they stole my idea from one of my kid fashes.
Yeah, unironically, fucking that's the new warband thing for Ossiarchs.
They stole my idea for feral cumpires.
Big F.
Mm-mm.
Or one of my ideas.
Imagine if GW just takes a look at Arabellica for all of their ideas going forward. God.
That just means we're better than them.
Imagine Arabellica fucking goes to war against fucking Warhammer in court.
Nah, we'd win.
It wins.
That-
yeah,
I'm not-
exactly. It wins.
It would be funny. It'd be very funny.
As technically the one of your fucking Mortarchs, friend, I have to say that would be a funny thing.
No more
They-
than yourself.
Think of it this way, Hort. If they strike down Arabellica, remember it
Although I
makes
must
it
admit
canon.
that I sense a change in the I will say, what is it you
No, it doesn't.
the camera alone?
No,
It is merely a kindred
Kami, it's like
exists to protect its members
it's like
from
that
the
one video of Meat Canyon, you know, where he had Waterbro strike down that one Bugs Bunny clip they done.
Surely. What else would you like?
Mm.
It's that sort of logic if they strike down
my pictures are being sent here now.
I feel that they
Oh,
pose
yeah.
a threat.
I'm gonna
both
get
to
my
those
fitness.
loyal to the Camarilla and
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on my socks though. Holy shit, where the hell are my socks?
surely. LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventru on top of that.
But Comey, if you do get a Blahaj, as you were talking about, I'd recommend getting a red one if they have any.
Nope, they don't.
Rip. If they had a red one, you know, it could be a good reference to
I
Lucy.
think that Sebastian Lacroix lacks the usual discretion necessary.
I do need to. I still feel like I need to apologize to Lucy for causing her to have.
I aspire not.
Hmm.
You will do well.
I love this guy.
That I can see already.
Yeah.
Also, I need to go back to work now.
What happened to Lissy?
Of course.
I was
Oh,
I was
shit, nice
having a
new
mental
voice, Velvy.
breakdown earlier. Yeah, it's the Aussie Velvy.
Yeah, nice voice.
Yeah.
When was this?
It's been a while, to be honest.
Yes, Velvy's had this for quite a while now.
Fair.
Let's see, which way was it back? I think it was dude. God damn it, Strauss. Why do you make this place so... Oh, I can go into the library now. Cool.
Anyway, I need to go back to work.
Have a good
Love you all. Bye.
Bye.
Later, Kami.
Take care, Kami.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Let's see, what's my hacking at? 5, and I need it to be at 9. Fug. Thughunters.com is really breaking my balls down. Thugshakers.com is really breaking my balls out here. Holy fuck! Y'all are hearing this, right?
Yeah.
I found a bug!
God.
Hello, Nick.
I swear, every time I just go scrolling on Twitter, Ren, I just keep hearing worse and worse announcements for new films coming out.
I was. What is it?
For like worse ideas, you know?
Huh?
Oh, you know when you just scroll on Twitter, sometimes you see someone's like, "Oh yeah, there's this new type of movie coming out,"
There are many independent clans.
and
who are
it's
not
usually
aligned
just
with
like a
Camarilla,
dumpster fire idea.
and the Sabbat is
Yeah,
another
it's
sect
called
of various
shovelware.
vampire clans whose
Oh, that's what
beliefs are
shovel.
very
Okay.
different than our
Well,
own.
here's some shovelware for you, Ren. The
I don't
Sims
need it.
movie.
I understand.
Okay.
You
Oh, okay.
already run afoul of them.
Yeah, I said that too quick. My bad.
I do not care, man.
It's so good.
Lacroix is a prince. Well,
I think his lust for power overshadows his responsibility. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla. In that order.
You will do well in this new life, yeah.
I love being a fucking thing. I love being a Tremere. They're funny. Anyways, what?
Sorry, what?
I'm having a frontal lobotomy moment. What? My short-term memory is actively evaporating. I can feel it going away.
Oh no.
It's great.
Who do we blame for this, Velvy? Who do we blame for Ren's lack of frontal memory?
You don't need to blame anyone. Live and let live.
So what I'm hearing is this is at Hansel, okay?
This is no one's fault. You know whose fault this is? The fault of society.
Yes.
My fault.
Not your fault.
How could you, Velvy? How could you let this happen?
No, not Belby. Not Belby fault.
Can't believe Velvy done this.
Not Belby fault, though.
Peak Belbarossa moment.
Belby, innocent, perfect, angel.
Don't worry, we're
Best
both
war
just playing
game.
with you. We're both just playing
I
with
know.
you.
I'm playing up the role of the surprised one.
Oh, I know.
Video games, video games. So what do y'all, do y'all want to talk about World of Darkness?
Sure.
Oh boy, here comes the autism.
Pretty much.
Okay, I don't fucking have autism.
I know, but you're hyper fixating like you do here.
Isn't hyperfixating more of an ADHD thing?
It's a bit of both.
I mean, technically it's both.
Yeah, it's a bit of both these days, Ren.
Okay, well I have the latter, not the former. So.
That's fair.
Oh right, y'all wanna watch me suck off a rat?
Again.
Won't Sheepy be jealous?
There, I sucked off a rat.
Won't Sheepy be jealous?
Too late. I have no self-control.
I Haunter Sheepy would also be here, but they're a bit drunk, so they decided against being on
Pussied
stream.
out. Sad. Okay, I need to go somewhere weird in the sewers. Apparently. I love soup. I love wading through shit water. Yummy, yummy.
Just works.
Where am I?
But Velvy, do you know much about Vampire the Masquerade and all that?
Cumblines.
Can't believe you're using a sewer system. What are you, a Nosferatu?
Imagine the smell.
Peak Neferatu.
Look, I am blitzed out of my mind.
Like,
now.
honestly, with Neferatu, though, just use, like, face coverings or something. You know, you don't have to do the sewer method.
Nosferatu?
Yeah, yeah.
Neferata is something very different in this setting.
Yeah, that's my bad. I mean, the, funny ones with the funny faces.
Nosferatu.
That's it, Nosferatu, there we go. But yeah, just give them, like, face coverings or something. They should be okay. They should be able,
no, it
put
goes
on the
way
surface.
beyond that. You haven't
Oh, it's
seen
not
the guy
just-
with giant tumors on his head.
Keep quiet,
I
bitch.
see.
They are
I mean-
really deformed.
I mean, yeah, I have seen some of them where it's just, like, really, really big heads and all that, or just...
No, like, their skin
couldn't
is
hide-
blatant. It takes more than a face mask. They have gigantic-ass claw hands.
Oh, okay, I didn't... I thought it was mostly the... From what I saw, it's mostly the faces, but that's probably just the game's way of translating it rather than actual in-law. I get you.
I just killed 2 dudes in the street.
Nice.
For a prostitute. Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Well, that was the freebie, alright.
Free blood's free blood. I ain't gonna complain. Look, I'm definitely not stoned. I'm definitely not a pothead.
Damn it, Velvy, how could you let Ren get stoned?
Leaf.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Wait, how did Velvy help me get stuff? Oh, right, the Canadian healthcare system.
The Canadian healthcare system got you stoned?
Yes, that's who I'm blaming.
How did they get you stoned? Do they do pot over there now?
I guess.
No, I genuinely don't know. That's what I was asking. I was thinking, how do they relate to this?
Come.
Sounds about right.
The answers always come. Oh.
Wow.
Oh well. Not my problem.
You may not have had a masquerade violation, but you have a criminal violation. Oh no.
I could literally care less about a criminal violation.
Oh no. The mortal laws, what are they gonna do to you?
More than you'd think, a gun can still kill a vampire.
Oh yeah. I mean, we saw the damage. But as you said before, like a thin blood can still take out like what, 5 humans you said?
Yeah. And then that goes
So
up
even
exponentially.
Yeah. And even against guns, they probably still have a pretty good chance, is my bet.
No, they're still gonna get bodied by 2 or 3 bullets.
Okay, so they really can't endure much. Gotcha.
They're not much better than humans,
Ghouls.
basically.
Yeah.
They arguably have less than ghouls.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I know ghouls can be quite tanky when it comes to some stuff, so I'm just thinking, hold on.
They don't get fucking disciplines.
Yeah.
Even ghouls benefit from disciplines of the blood they drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've known ghouls can be quite tanky.
No, I mean disciplines, as in vampire superpowers.
Oh, yeah. I know
like
that's
being
what you
insane or turning invisible.
Oh, yeah, I get that. But
All vampires have a bit of tankiness, man.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just being the ghouls in general also inherit a bit of that tankiness as well, so they just effectively become better thin bloods.
The thing is, thin blood wouldn't top off a ghoul to that degree of power. You'd
of course not.
have to... how do I say it? How do I say this? The inherent whatchamathingy of the lippity-doo, dingalingle. I'm very smart.
Yes, you are. You're clearly...
Basically, thin bloods can't really imbue vampire or imbue ghouls with what they don't have to begin with.
Oh yeah, I know that. I get that. I was just saying that in general, ghouls would be better than thin bloods anyway. Provided that they would.
It really depends on the fucking, it really depends. A ghoul's quality depends on their owner's quality.
Yeah. It'd be the owner's quality and probably generation as well as my bet, right?
Generation is quality, that's the same thing.
Gotcha.
A thin-blooded ghoul is just gonna be a guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know that.
They're gonna be a debuffed normal guy,
Yeah.
even. Because
I
they're
saw
just
that
a guy with an addiction.
Yeah. I saw how that got covered on Hunter the Peregrine, so yeah, I get that
No,
part.
that's not a thin-blood ghoul.
No, that's just a ghoul, I know.
Yeah, vampire blood's an addictive substance.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I've seen it.
But also, you can be mind-controlled through it.
Mm-hmm.
Balls control.
Ghoul's control.
Seggy, 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 seggy. What am I doing? What the fuck am I up to right now?
I don't think you even know at this point, do you?
I'm honestly half just wandering around.
You was doing something for some prince, I guess. I don't know.
There's
Check
only
your
one
quest
prince,
log.
man. There can only be one prince, because a prince is like a regional territorial deal.
The prince is like the regent sort of deal, I get you.
Yeah, LaCroix is the prince of LA.
Yeah.
And I do not respect him. Fundamentally.
Alright.
Because he's a prick.
I thought it's because Camarilla stuff's bullshit.
No, I just don't like him.
Fair.
The Camarilla is an internal power struggle and pyramid scheme.
Oh,
and anyone in charge is a piece of shit. And by I mean is generally going to act like, but is in all cases probably not actually a piece of shit.
Gotcha.
Though most of them 100% are. Just total irredeemable assholes. And it be like that, you know?
Yeah.
The Sabbat is the same. It's exactly the same. The Anarchs just kind of point and say, deal with that guy if you want the vampire representative for a local population. And the same shit happens with werewolf packs, and the same shit doesn't actually happen with wizards.
Mm-hmm.
Because wizards more adhere to their weird demi-planes and traditions. Or they're the New World Order, and they automatically think everywhere is theirs. Because New World Order is like that. Yeah. But now, one mage circle of tradition is just the cult of ecstasy. And they go around casting testicular torsion upon child pornographers because they believe they're perverting the natural nature of ecstasy into something more horrific. So they cast testicular torsion and mind butt crack on child pornographers.
No
understandable response.
Gotta be something in there, then, huh? It's in the air, all right. I've been around longer than most kids. I felt the change. You've seen the evidence with your own eyes. Buck up, kiddo. I told you, man. You do what you gotta do. You were born into this whole mess with an ounce of fame. That's usually... Every time LaCroix sees you, he thinks... I bet he's gonna hold you up one day as an example of what the Camarilla can do. And
educated young kindred like yourself, carefully placed within the ranks of the Camarilla, can do a lot for the Anarchs, I bet. Your choice. Ain't it nice to have some play the game, kiddo. Just keep your eyes. Where you headed? So a Malk's gone AWOL. That caught LaCroix off guard. I don't know how he's dodged 100 years.
Malk's gone AWOL.
Yeah.
Completely predictable.
Oh, isn't there like some werewolf character that helps you out in this game as well? Or am I just getting completely wrong? Complete wrong again.
I've got to spare right now. LA? Seems like I'll
Remembered, I guess.
All right, this might have times.
No, a werewolf tries to kill you.
Oh, okay, it tries to kill you, okay.
You have to survive that puppy. Like, werewolves hate vampires, man.
Oh, yeah. That's why I was asking, because that was my impression.
Yeah, I'm now gonna explain this to you more easily. So, werewolves, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know Ted Kaczynski?
Nope.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Do you really not know who Ted Kaczynski is?
It's just not ringing any bells.
Oh my god, he doesn't know.
The Unabomber, man.
Do you really not know who the Unabomber is?
I've never heard of this.
Oh my god.
Okay. Do you know the phrase, the Industrial Revolution was a mistake?
Oh, yeah, okay, get you.
That guy.
Alright, okay. Yeah, okay.
The anarcho-primitivist guy.
Him, okay. I didn't know the name. I didn't know the name. I knew the quote, but not the name.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up.
That's
okay,
all too
so
common.
basically there was this guy in a college who smoked a lot of drugs and decided, I'm going to do a paper on why the Industrial Revolution is bad. And then he sent a lot of bombs to people and became a little infamous. And he very much hates the Industrial Revolution. He wants to return to Monkey. He's
the
that
Industrial
guy.
Revolution and all of its
He's
consequences.
the guy that kicked off
He
the
did a little trolling.
Just a little, yeah.
He did a little trolling, and now the political movement of anarcho-primitives are a thing.
Okay. I didn't know he was the founder. I knew
He
about
wasn't
the
the
rest of
founder,
it.
he's just the face.
Okay, but straight up, I just didn't know him. I knew everything else about it, but I didn't know the name or the person for it, if that makes sense.
I doubt you know everything else about it in a
I
very
know.
sincere manner.
I mean, no, I've heard the quotes. I've seen the whole idea behind it and all that shit, so...
Clearly you do not know the nitty-gritty.
Mm-hmm.
But...
Well, I didn't know his name, so yeah.
Oh, wait, I didn't put the Velvifugi up. Oh.
No, you did not.
Or... I forgot to transition scene on fucking OBS, I'm sorry.
They was waiting on someone. A dead feller called him. 1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw. Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Okay, I will. I don't
Are
want
you or a
everything
loved
done
one
again.
suffering from a sagged up sack attack?
When the sack gets emptied and the torsion gets untwisted. Why am I on fire? I'm a moron. Lucky Star room key? Ayo. Ayo! Lucky Star!
Lucky stars.
Bruh. So, cock and ball torture, CBT, penis torture, or PP torture, is a form of torture that can torture while it tortures, and then the torture. Okay, so I need to go back to where the hobo died, and then go into the sewer because I want to do that side quest. But, no, werewolves, to get back on point, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're, insane pagan eco-fascist warriors.
Gotcha.
They're not actually insane. They were sired by one of the... They were, They were made by one of the two, remaining primordials, which were killed by the gods in the Age of Legend, and basically Gaia stayed out of the fight because the moon goddess said she'd do that thing with her tongue.
Got ya.
And autochthon was like, okay, want weapons? Because he's autistic. And didn't understand that. And primordials are so focused on, like, one concept. Autochthon didn't understand that giving the gods a new weapon to use against the primordials would kill the primordials.
Amazing.
Like, on a fundamental fucking level. So fucking great. But, yeah. So their whole point is to stop the main destroyer god of the setting, who is no longer a destroyer god and has become both schizophrenic and corrupt, and is trying to perverse literally everything.
Wonderful.
Sure. However, there are people who actually worship the worm, despite all this. Or maybe because of it. I don't know. The thing is, they're a problem. And, we don't deal with problems well out here. Because, even though their main, like, source is mostly against Pentex, who we don't think is with the New World Order, but there's a bit of vagueness there. It's like, they kill a lot of vampires.
Yeah.
And I mean a lot of vampires. Mainly because vampirism is a curse, and being a Garo is a blessing. But, yeah, no, Gara are werewolves are basically very, very, very watered down, lunar exalts. That Gaia just created kind of on the side as a contingency. Instead of, the lunar goddess just saying exalt. Back during the Age of Legends, because exalts aren't a thing anymore, unless you're specifically playing the supplement, where it's the timeline where the black dragon, where the ebon dragon and the red dragon empress weren't snorting meth, and said, let's put all the exalt souls into a cheese grater, now that Ravnos' antediluvian daddy woke up. So normies can notice the undead and get past things like the glimmer and the veil of darkness. And that's it, they're still normies. No, we don't need fucking demigods roaming around slaying hundreds of vampires by themselves. We don't need a guy who has all the charisma of Theodore Roosevelt, combined with all the bullshit anime powers of Kirito and King Arthur, the Fate version, and every retelling you can ever think of. No, we're gonna put these souls through a cheese grater for normies, because we can't have a bunch of Lu Bu running around.
But why not? God.
Because they're pants on head retarded.
I know, but that would be fucking insane.
That's what Solar Exalted basically are, dude.
Yeah.
Think Gilgamesh from Fate Stay Night.
Oh yeah, I get that picture.
That's a Solar Exalt.
I mean, just you saying Lu Bu was enough. To be honest, that just painted the entire picture.
Lu Bu is very much underselling it. Lu Bu is closer to a Celestial Exalted.
Fair.
No, sorry, a Terrestrial Exalted. Which are basically Avatar The Last Airbender, but Wushu.
Gotcha.
Then there are Lunar Exalted, Sidereal Exalted, Alchemical Exalted, which are all funny in their own rights. For example, Alchemical Exalted are from one of the two, are basically the werewolves of the other living primordial, autochthon, which is the Omnisaya. No two ways about it. Except Autochthon cares a lot more about his kids than Gaia does. And so, just generally as a result, Alchemical Exalted are on Exalt levels and not on Werewolf levels. Because they're bullshit OP. But yeah, basically think if okay, so you know like fucking an Archmagus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you think would happen if the machine god said, "Hey Archmagus, you're pretty cool. Why don't you become a living saint?" And I mean the machine god.
Oh yeah.
And
that
not
would be
the emperor.
Yeah, I can start to see the picture.
And they were in an entire metropolis, and that's the base starting point for an alchemical exalt. That's their starting point.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no, exalts are literal demigods. Like, no two ways about it. An individual solar exalt can go toe-to-toe with a Methuselah. Like, a Gen 4. It would take a squad of them to take down an antediluvian, in all likelihood. I really hope I'm setting the picture here, because I cannot overstate how bullshit exalts are.
Ren, I really do get the picture. It's just complete fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you're making sense. Don't worry, Ren.
Okay, as long as I'm making sense. because it's just like, damn, that's a lot of weed. That's a lot of crystal fucking weed. Now, what is crystal weed, you ask? I don't know. But it's my new best friend. Let's see. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so solar exalts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think starting point of Lubu.
Yep.
That literally except he literally has an aura of the sun shining behind him.
Alright.
And think the end game is basically the God Emperor of mankind.
Okay. Perfect sense.
And could have 200 of those walking around.
Beautiful.
So you want to know what lunar exalts can do?
Go on.
Well, first we'll do sidereals, because lunars are my favorite and I want to work up to them. So sidereals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their starting point is mages, is everything a wizard can do, except they can ignore all the backlash that wizards get in reality from casting spells.
Kind of like, get you, yeah.
They also vanish from people's memory, and people have a hard time noticing them. To the point where, as far as the general populace is concerned, they don't exist.
Right.
And to add more to this, because they're an exalt, of course we're going to add more to this, they have control over fate.
Mm-hmm.
They have control over fate.
Over fate, yeah.
They can literally look at you and go, damn, that's a lot of luck you're having. And then just do a big sippy.
Got ya.
Except, it's not like wizarding level, where they have to make it subtle. They can GM it. As in, they can rocks fall, everyone dies you.
Okay.
Or pull random other coincidentally shit out of their ass. Terrestrials and alchemicals I already talked about. Infernals and abyssals are basically King Yamas and fucking Lich Kings respectively.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have to tell you any more about that. Demon Lords and Lich Kings. I feel like that's...
Yeah, that's fine.
That's their starting point. Respectively. I don't think that needs further elaboration.
Nah. Like, a lot of it I was kind of getting, but I just let you go on.
Now, lunar ones are funky. Because you know how werewolves can shapeshift?
Sorry, sister. Come back when you become enlightened.
Okay, so like, what was I gonna say? So lunars, right? You know werewolves?
Yeah.
They, can shapeshift.
Mm-hmm.
So you know Solid Snake?
Yeah.
And, you know obligatory overpowered character that is going to explain the entirety of the plot and then not do anything in an anime?
Yeah.
But they're just gonna show up to explain everything? even though they're completely overpowered, they still choose to do nothing.
Yeah.
Because they're an ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
I get it, it's just those two merged together.
No. Think of that, except it's an animorph.
Right, okay.
But instead of an animorph, it's Genji Ito. It's Genji Ito hours. Because they don't have a limit on their flesh shaping. They can't just turn into animals. They can manipulate their body any way they want. They're a skin-walking solid snake. With OP deuteragonist powers.
On your way down here, did you? Following the smell of entrails, Brother Canker, they call me. High Lord.
Look at this dude. He pierced his scars.
The bloated
just
bodies,
works.
The maggot-ripped mortal shells. These are the signs.
This is what happens when you do Diablery, kids.
The Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. The darkest.
So for Diablo to work, do you have to do it to like a vampire generation lower than you? By lower, I mean, yeah.
By lower, you mean older?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, you have to feed upon a higher generation.
So you couldn't just feed on like your own generation enough times to have it add up?
Nope. That is not how that works.
I was just curious on if that worked or not.
Join the disciples who have gathered here, floating in their own.
Because if that worked, that'd be funny.
Show you the mysteries of our brotherhood as I feed on your flesh.
That counted as a fucking masquerade redemption? What?
Amazing.
Okay. That counted as a masquerade redemption, I guess. Fucking alright. I'll take it. I don't really care about the masquerade, but I mean... It's like, your opinion, man.
Ren, are you a Sabat?
No. I'm a Malk.
Fair enough.
And like all Malks, that means I'm more or less an anti-tribu.
That's understandable.
Because Malks are inherently anti-tribu. Because you find me a Malk that's sane enough to have a notion of being loyal to a clan for long enough to not be a fucking insane schizo that throws their poop everywhere. And I'll show you a Malk that's really good at acting. That said, there are Malkavians in the Savbot that are quote-unquote considered anti-tribu by Camarilla. But again, anti-tribu is kind of a Camarilla term.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
I mean, yeah, but from my understanding, Camarilla is like the main faction, so kind of makes sense that most of the terminology.
They're not. They're dominant in Europe.
Oh, okay.
They're the main rulers of Europe, even though they lost most of
But
Britain.
just Europe. Okay, I thought it was just universal Dilphides. Okay, gotcha.
No, they're trying to establish themselves in North and South America, but that's pretty much entirely under Sabbat or Anarch control. depending on if whether you live there has money or not.
Okay, I see.
And that's only as far as vampires are concerned.
Yeah, yeah.
As for Asia and Africa, Quasian have Asia and Oceania.
Yes, Quajian. Yeah, I know Quajian because
And
they appear in this game here, don't they?
Yes.
You enlighten.
As one of the factions you can side with, and that turns out horribly.
We don't talk about the ending. Don't give out spoilers.
My bad, my bad.
What was I doing? Oh, right. The chantry. But no, to be general, werewolves hold too much dominance in Africa. North America is either Sabbat, Anarch, or New World Order, so you're not going to have any luck with them. A lot of Europe is Cami.
Hello,
but it's mostly Central Europe.
Alright.
And pig states.
Yeah, yeah, and pig states, of course.
Of course.
Of course, the camera would end up in the pig state.
Yeah. Because, London is actually mostly vampire-free.
I'm guessing that's going to be because of hunters or something, right?
Nope.
New World Order?
Mages.
Mages, even better.
Not actually mages. No, London's mostly vampire-free. Because it's London. Because no one wants to live in that shithole!
Is that the real reason, or... I actually do want to... Oh, I can't... Really?
It in Bangladesh.
Uh-huh.
No, there's a slumbering antediluvian and no one wants to get near that shit.
Oh, and the slumbering antediluvians in London. Oh, okay.
One of them.
One of them. That's brilliant.
Though we know Malkav is buried under the Temple Zion in universe. That's real, by the way. That's the in-universe reason for all the wars in the Middle East. Malk is buried there.
Beautiful.
And so they go insane and attack each other. That is an in-universe actual fucking thing.
That is beautiful.
I know, right?
And literally in the case of London, like, there's very few vampires because they're all scared of
having to live in London.
Yeah.
No, there's another antediluvian buried there. I'm like 90% sure.
But with the antediluvian being buried in London, if everyone knows it's buried there and assumably knows where it's located, can't they just deal with it, or is it just...
Last time someone dealt with an antediluvian, it resulted in Bangladesh being glassed. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants it.
Couldn't they just catch it while it's in its slumber?
No.
Fair enough.
Here's the deal, right? Antediluvians, while they're sleeping, can still move. If you're going to, quote-unquote, deal with it while it's in its slumber, no, you're going to end up waking it up, no matter how powerful you are.
Understood.
So, yeah, that's, Also, awakening antediluvians is pretty much a universal sign of the end times.
Right on. Except we dusted a second one over.
Yeah, you told me that part.
You don't really want to do that.
But also feels like that's why you would try to kill him in his sleep, because to prevent the end times. But if that doesn't work out, as you just say, then yeah, best policy is avoidance.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, everyone just kind of wants to be away from any antediluvian. And ironically enough, I'm pretty sure it's the Bruja antediluvian that's buried in London. You know, the homeless antediluvian.
Beautiful.
Now, we also know the Tsamisi one is buried under Romania because no shit, Sherlock. We know the Ravnos one was buried under fucking Bangladesh. But he had a... But, the clan Ravnos had a funny moment where they decided to make a bunch of thin bloods to throw at the Kuei-Jin over a territorial dispute. And all the psychic backlash woke Daddy Ravnos up. And that's what caused that. And that's also a very good example of why you don't want to make thin bloods.
Yeah.
And why, and honestly, this is going to be my only pro-Cami statement, but why I actually do see why the Camarilla want to, like, have some degree over siring others. And control of over who you sire. Because it's just straight up a dangerous game.
Especially if you're in thin blood territory, yeah, if you're like...
There's no such thing as thin blood territory.
That's not what I meant when I say that.
I'm being funny, man.
I know. I know, it is funny. But yeah, when you're like, what, 10th, 11th, 12th generation, yeah, your siren privileges should definitely be double-checked a lot.
Oi, Gov, you got your siren license.
That's literally what the Camarilla probably is like in Britain.
Probably. But no, Sabbat, ironically enough, are mostly North American. You know, because they're crazy religious extremists.
Yep.
And so they pretty much have all the poor parts of North and South America, with Anarchs having control over most wealthy parts.
I thought Anarchs would be like the one, like... I figured the Anarchs would have been like the one struggling the most.
No, the Anarchs have the West Coast.
Oh, okay.
Very neatly in thumb. Things are going downright splendidly over there for vampires.
Then again, I can kind of see that.
Like, LaCroix, you notice how everyone's saying he's a stupid piece of shit and he just got here?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much money do you want to put on him lasting a while?
Oh, yeah.
And he has no official claim.
Yeah. Like, trying to last in a place where the Anarchs are more dominant? Yeah, good luck.
No, he's just trying to say, oh, the Camarilla is here when there are no Camarilla here.
Yeah. Doing that while in a place that's dominated by Anarchs.
It's not really dominated by Anarchs, it's just... Anarch baronies are just kind of where they've managed to push out everyone else. Basically, it's unclaimable territory.
Oh, yeah.
That they've co-opted for themselves.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you're trying to claim unclaimable territory. I don't think the Anarchs are going to be happy about that.
No one ever is. Look, no one's ever happy when the Camarilla rolls in. They're a bunch of old people. Tell me, do you want old people vampires telling you what to do?
Nope.
Exactly. And do you know what both the Sabbat and Camarilla are?
Old people.
Oh, they're even worse than vampires. They are old people. So yeah, unless you want to go into the supernatural old folks home, I recommend being an anarch. Because anarchs can actually take ground. And they pretty much have. Again, the Camarilla has not been pushed out of North America due to the Sabat's efforts by any means.
Oh yeah.
That is very much something the fucking anarchs did. Even though under the Convention of Thorns, some stuff happened, so the Camarilla technically recognized the anarchs as part of the Camarilla for some because they just didn't want to keep killing each other. And the anarchs don't recognize that, and no one actually recognizes it, but it's just a mutual agreement of, hey, we got bigger problems. Guys, the Sabat's right there. Guys, there are a lot of werewolves in this territory.
Guys, there's an antediluvian under here. Can we not fight here, please?
Oh, it doesn't matter if it's under there or not. Just an antediluvian existing, and too many fucking vampires of that clan dying will wake it up.
Yeah.
Not to mention that the Avatar storm is hit in the Umbra and is making its way towards Earth, which is pretty much a dead timer for every antediluvian waking up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Again, the killing decision of this world and why this world is absolutely doomed. Even if the technocracy can pull something out of its ass, is because after the Week of Nightmares, where the Ravnos antediluvian awoke, and all but like 2 digits worth of their clan were wiped out.
Yeah.
Again, one of the last major exalts, or terrestrial exalts, the Red Dragon Empress, and one of the great devils released from hell, the Ebon Dragon, were in their Tibetan fuck palace, and basically the Ebon Dragon snorted a line of warp dust straight off her ass, you know, as per their usual Monday, and said, holy shit, one of them big vampires woke up. And she was like, yeah, you want to throw some souls in a cheese grater? And then he was like, you mean the same souls that could fix this whole mess and possibly save the world? Because exalts are bullshit OP? And she was like, yeah, those ones. It'll let completely normal people see the fucking supernatural. And the hunters, yeah, that'll work.
It'll just work,
and
you know?
the Ebon Dragon, not giving a shit, was like, yeah, alright, let me get the cheese grater. And so instead of bringing back the people who could fix their problem, they started killing. They started shoving exalt souls through a cheese grater. So hunters could so much as see the supernatural and see the world for what it is, and not get bullshitted by the normal tricks that hide everything. And yeah, that decision fucked over the planet. And probably the entire universe, except Autochthonia. Autochthonia is fine. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Because autochthon is pretty based. It's just, don't wake me up.
It's just like you have all the chaos coming, and the main things that started are antediluvians waking up.
No, the thing that starts it was Thin Bloods.
Oh, my bad. Thin Blood's waking up the antediluvian.
Because again, Clan Ravnos, before its effective death, though there are still Clan Ravnos vampires, it's just they no longer have an antediluvian, and...
Yeah. Because,
while the ones who exist still have the powers from Daddy Dearest, you can't make more Ravnos.
Yeah. So the things that wake up an antediluvian, as far as I understand, is just being stupid, making too many thin bloods.
Well, it's not that they made too many thin bloods, right?
All right.
It's that they were making thin bloods as expendable troops to send against the Quasian. And so thin bloods were dying in droves.
Alright, I'm back.
So
what are we
too
on
many
about here?
Wait, so is it the fact that when vampires die if too many vampires die in one area, it kind of...
Not one area. Doesn't need to be one area.
Okay.
What are we on about specifically here?
If enough members of the bloodline die, the psychic backlash will wake up the antediluvian.
Gotcha. So
because it goes through the blood.
Okay,
So
so
things
when-
like distance don't matter.
So you're
So,
on about
like-
the guys that I like,
Yeah.
aren't we?
So basically,
good,
when
good.
too many thin bloods die of the same bloodline of the
Even though they're
antediluvian,
thin-blooded, they are still of
it's
that
still
bloodline.
enough. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's enough to wake them. Okay, I see now. I see more now. I thought it was like presents, but no, it's just okay.
Yeah, no, it's when the psychic backlash hits, you're fucked.
I just thought it was like a present sort of deal. So too many vampires in their bloodline dying at the same sort of time.
Doesn't have to be the same sort of time.
It's just too much death, and then you wake up the big dad.
Gotcha.
Yeah, vampires are... Think of it more like the killbots have a set kill limit, except instead of the killbots shutting down, they wake up
turn on.
Cthulhu.
Okay.
And we're gonna have...
So if it
Cthulhu
gets
mixed
to the
with,
point-
like, say, think of it like in the terms of like Warhammer. Imagine, say, if enough blood dragons die, Abharash just comes in and he's supercharged.
Yeah, I get the picture now. Like, I got the picture when Will was explaining it with the Zap Brannigan way. Immediately, it's like, I gotcha.
Basically, enough vampires go tits up, and you're not gonna have
Waking
to
up.
worry about breaching the masquerade anymore. Because a third
The
of...
antediluvian will do it for you.
No. A third of India's in an iridium fucking sea in this universe.
Yeah.
A nuclear wasteland.
And that's because one of them woke up.
I know. Fred told me this.
And I want you to
Yep.
know, the nukes did not kill it. It was not the nukes that killed it.
It was the sunlight.
Yeah, it was concentrated sunlight for 7 days straight.
7 days of sunlight. Fucking hell.
While it was getting worn down by direct blasts from orbital lasers,
Non-stop for 7 days. Oh, Christ.
several werewolf packs each day were coming in to try and slay it. An army of
fuck.
Quasian. And to top it off, 2 of the goddamn Bodhisattva Quasian Buddhas.
Just to kill the founder of a vampire bloodline.
Just for a single antediluvian.
It makes me laugh in a way that I just
Also, a
think to
third of
myself-
India died.
Yeah.
Yep, that just happens, though. Don't worry about it.
Like, Gran, it makes me laugh as well when I kind of think to myself that, oh yeah, all this trouble for this one vampire. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand how powerful it is, but then I'm just thinking to myself, but then you've got someone like Kane who could probably just one-shot it. Fucking terrifying power scaling when you think about it.
Yup.
You can't
Want
even
another
fucking
funny
comprehend it.
You want to know the funny part?
Go on.
I would unironically vibe the most with the fucking, the ravnos.
Pre or after their destruction?
Either or. Probably after.
Because after their destruction is when they became the loners.
Same thing, really. It can be pre or after, it's like the same thing for me.
Pre-destruction ravnos were pretty damn organized, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, probably post them.
Here's the thing, though. If the antediluvian of your bloodline woke up, though, would that put you in a spot where it's like, okay, the antediluvian won't attack me at least, but everyone else will probably?
That means you're first on the menu, and you don't have a say about it.
Holy fuck! Okay.
Yeah, no, you're just screwed.
Yeah, you're if you're of the same blood, you are going to die.
Yeah, if Daddy Dearest decides not to eat you right away, congratulations, your flesh is now being puppeted by someone else, with you in the passenger seat.
Well, shit. Makes me surprised that anyone of that bloodline survived in the first place after.
They were very far away at the time.
Yep, that's the only way.
But yeah, that's why no one wants to fucking wake up an antediluvian.
Why were they all asleep in the first place? That's what I want to know. What made them sleep in the first place?
After a while, vampires tend to go into torpor.
Got ya.
Which is basically a comatose state that can last for a very long time. Depending on, you know, how human-like a vampire is. The less human you get, the longer you're gonna end up sleeping when you're tired, basically.
No fucking wonder they sleep for that long. Yep. It's all coming together.
Paul, is that? Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Oh, hey, a white woman.
Well, I think I got.
I'm from the CDC. I broke into your home.
I was feeling fine until she was just
Typical white woman moments.
She found my. Her name was Jezebel. She had a room at the end. I hope so.
The body is still warm and I'm taking her money. But, yeah. There's also a lot of pressure put on into looking into magic and shit to keep the antediluvians asleep for longer.
Yeah, I figured there'd be lots of countermeasures to keep them sleeping.
Yeah, once they went to sleep, every supernatural entity said, okay, these things need to stay that way.
And everyone's like, deal. Because you told me
no, everyone else said, okay, these things need to stay that way. And the vampires were like, yes, help.
That's what I mean by okay deal. The vampires saying okay deal.
They were the ones asking for help.
Yeah.
Like, the mages at the time tried to get their souls as far into the umbra as possible. There's a lot of stuff with that shit going on. But basically, the only way to actually counter an antediluvian without either the defiler worm winning or, you know, just nuking the whole planet and making it an irradiated sea of eternal sun with orbital mirrors.
Yes? May I help? Yes. Miss... I can't do... I see. Well...
But, what was I saying? Yeah, the only...
Radiating the sun. Radiating the planet mirrors around the planet, basically.
Yeah, if you don't want to just fucking hothouse Earth in an irradiated environment, The only thing you can really do then is fucking, like, throw exalts at the problem. There's really no other option there. And the Red Dragon Empress and Ebon Dragon just decided to grind up their souls instead. So, barring Cain actually getting off his ass before the time of judgment, yeah, we're all screwed. Welcome to World of Darkness. It's already over. You're just living in the end.
Yep. If antediluvian chaos won't cause the end times, there'll be other factors, don't worry. There's plenty of horrors out there.
Ah, the Great Defiler Worm, also known as BP. They unironically... Okay, so unironically, the Great Defiler Worm, which seeks to corrupt and perverse everything as the Creator God no longer wanted a Destroyer God to exist. The Destroyer God, the Defiler Worm, canonically, makes amiibos and Funko Pops.
Beautiful.
And is the reason behind that. They are canonically the reason behind Funko Pops and amiibos. Meaning every soy boy has been corrupted by the Great Worm and is a target for the werewolf jihad.
Oh no.
Yeah, how do you feel about buying that Funky Pop now? Cuck.
Well, I never did. I don't buy those. I'm sure some of your viewers might be in trouble though.
I'm not, and that's what's important. The Great Defiler Worm can eat my ass.
Yes, I am Jezebel, and I have such things. Oh, come on now. Don't deny yourself the... Oh, you cannot escape me, little
She has an
morsel.
STD and is spreading
One
it.
way or another, you and I will... Yes, I follow the path of the ninth circle. I cannot control my hunger any longer.
Where the fuck is my... Okay, here we fucking go. Oh, there's Blood Purge. I just didn't see it. Item gained. No means no. But yeah, no, antediluvians are hot shit. They're basically vampire, Catan.
Vampire Catan, but also somewhat their originators. So, like, you know, Ushering shit.
Yeah. Though also, it cost a permanent third of the Indian subcontinent to kill one.
Yep. Yep.
So, like, take it for what you will, man. So, yeah, outside of throwing literal demigods at the problem, shit's fucked, yo.
Yeah.
Because
I mean-
the outcomes here are either Kane wakes up and things are gonna get really bad.
But Kane's happy just driving the taxi.
Yeah, no, Kane's too busy not doing anything. He is
Literally.
he is the vampire world's deadbeat dad. And trust me, he wants the deadest of beats. He could solve the whole issue instantly.
No, I was thinking he could, but at the same time, it's like he doesn't care. It doesn't affect him. Even if the world ends, he's still immortal.
No, he'd get awfully depressed by that. He has friends.
Oh, okay. He'll probably... Gotcha.
Yeah, some mages, some other immortal types. Smiling Jack, which is one of his kids. Like, dude gives a shit, but he knows him making a presence will make things worse.
He'll probably only defend his inner circle then, if it's like Apocalypse, is my guess.
He'll defend who he can, which is a good amount of people, but... because he also wants to put down the third generation. But, again, him returning to the vampire world or making any kind of loud noise is... not something anyone wants, including him.
Yeah.
Because he really doesn't want Gehenna to come.
You enlightened yet, sister? I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
And now I'm gonna shoot up a fucking STD den. Here, look, I even got a gun. Oh my god, this place is a crack house. Oh yeah, we're shooting up the flop house. I'm gonna shoot up the flop house. I give 0 fucks. Humanity lost? I don't care.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood.
What do y'all think? Shoot up the flop house? Shoot up the flop house.
Do it, why not?
Do what you want, because a pirate is free, Ren.
They all have HOB and I have no respect.
Did you get... You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? I don't know. Blood. She said... Yeah.
Yummy yummy in my tummy. Wait, she had us. Oh, gross. I just... This is why you don't spread supernatural STDs, kids. This is why you don't worship Nurgle and dabble in plague magic. Yes, this is someone actually just spreading vampire STDs. Because of course magical vampire STDs are a thing. I mean, what do you think the progenitors over in the New World Order are cooking up?
Exactly.
You know, besides whatever the fuck they want. Because, yes, that syringe with a vial of hyper nanobots which rapidly regrew his arm was fingerprint coded so you couldn't activate it immediately. Because that's how the New World Order reasons things.
It just worked that way.
Normies are that stupid in World of Darkness. And anyone who's smarter than that is no longer a normie. Because, if you're smarter than, you know, believing that a syringe could be, that nanomachines could be fingerprint activated. You've already been turned or absorbed by another faction, or awakened as a mage, or recruited into the lesser ranks of the New World Order, or the list goes on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, but it's a bit late for me now, so I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Later.
Go the fuck
Alright,
to
thanks for
sleep.
having me. It's been fun. Alright, take care.
Alright, and we just go down here.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, all this Vampire the Masquerade bullshit, give me a lot of ideas for stealth tech, or some, like, Night Lords 2 tech shit. Oh, sorry, those undead?
No, they're alive.
What are they? Ghouls?
No, people infected with a blood disease. That a vampire purposely gave them so he could puppet them like strings.
Clever.
Dude literally gave a bunch of homeless people in LA STDs so he could have a zombie army.
Clever, as said.
The weird part is he managed to get other vampires in on the grift.
Look, I'll be honest with you. A parasited puppet army, right? With other vampires on your side, right? They're puppets on a strings. They can just get you shit.
Oh, they're not parasited. It's a magic STD.
Right, but you give that point.
Yeah.
If you're friends with the guy who can get you shit for free, so long as you don't snitch and you don't cause trouble. Yeah?
Yeah, the problem is he has been starting a cult of personality. And it's been spreading. And like an STD, it's also been spreading. In other words, it's clever until the original methods weren't.
Fair enough.
Disease. Sister, you've got to open your mind. One man's disease is another man's sanctity. Here among the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle, we have shared
Also, they're
these
worshipping
earthly
Nurgle,
labels. Come,
as you can see.
partake of our divine communion.
And here.
They
Yeah,
call
again,
me
I'm not
Bishop
surprised by
Vic,
that.
Shepherd of the damned, your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, sister? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse. Oh, again, sister, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible gods who watch over.
Well, they're not all powerful, but they
You
exist,
talk
man.
of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on
Damn,
our
I really
brothers
want
and
to run an
sisters like so
Exalted
many
versus
cattle.
World of Darkness campaign.
What God watched over me when that demon tore
I would say
into
one
my
thing at a
neck and made
time,
me into
you
this
know,
monster you see
with what we
before
have
you.
planned.
No, sister.
Yeah,
There
it's
is
just
no
what can I garner
God
more
who would
interest in,
tolerate
and I can
such a
run 2
thing.
campaigns at once. That's not a problem.
I thought you were running 3, but fair enough.
I'm not running any right now.
Until we have
fair enough.
all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle. The time for words has come and gone, my sister. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth.
Oh my god, I have to deal with so many. I've had to deal with so many fucking people who talk like this in my life. Oh, dude has a shotgun and celerity. Good thing I have literal blood magic.
That you do.
And can just turn into a blood elemental. Give me that. Give me that Frostberg. Oh wait, I already have one. Okay. Okay, gotta turn off blood form. We don't want a masquerade violation. And time to report it to my homies in the Tremere. So how's your night going, Velvy?
Velvy's been deafened for a while right now, Ren.
Oh, I did not know.
You're good. I don't know how long they've been deafened for, but it's been a while, at the very least.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic? Tell me of this so-called bishop. I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services. If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency.
What do you think? Pictures of presidents or crazy weeaboo artifact?
Artifact.
Give me that cum sock.
Choice, neonate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. You have done well. Your status is much raised here at the Chantry. Perhaps you might have a place here with us sometime in the future. What is it you would like to know?
I wasn't doing that for the Camarilla, though. I was doing that for the Chantry. Oh well. Semantics. No one cares about the Camarilla. Wait, I just realized something. He just complained about me being embraced outside the pyramid, but the pyramid was destroyed during the Week of Nightmares.
This much predates it.
No, it doesn't. It's in the early 2000s.
I meant the lore, rather.
Yeah. Oh, right. The writing.
Yeah.
You killed all of them? You. So I get... Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Candy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gotta lack the restraint to keep their mouth shut. I don't know. You seem pretty tight with Nancy Pants up there. So, you really want to help us out? Stay close to LaCroix. Smooch his ass, play ball. Keep an eye on for us. You hear anything spicy, you come talk to me. Don't advertise. For anyone in that tower will know, you're still a worthless, boot-looking Cammy do-girl. Cool. With someone on the inside, we should be able to eject his candy ass a whole lot sooner. Keep us conscious, Cammy.
It's not a revolution without me.
What's up? Hey there. Where you headed?
Alright, are you ready to go to Mount Cavian Manor?
Here we go.
Oh, I hate this part. It's a dungeon slog. And not, you know... Honestly, the dungeon slogs are the worst part of this game because it's just kind of turning off your brain and killing a bunch of copy-pasted goons until you get to the plot point. And the real beauty of this game shines in the character development, dialogue, and all that, and how your choices affect things.
Need a ride?
Is that Kane right there?
That's Kane.
Yep. Good old Kane.
That's Grandpa.
You. What are you doing here? No. You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
That wasn't nines. Okay. Time to go into the Schizo Manor. Welcome to a higher level Malkavian's domain.
Not surprising.
Where even the fucking butlers are schizoed.
It is quite peculiar that
Could be
things
worse.
I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking of one unfortunate phenomenon in particular, of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no
And
cure
also,
for my
by worse,
condition
I mean,
or that of
me
my
being a
fellow
Ravnos
wise
and
lies
fucking
within our
having my own
figurative
shit to
minds,
do,
waiting to
you
be
know?
unlocked by
I
the
mean,
correct
Ravnos can just fuck
combination
off
of
and do
memories
whatever. They
recovered
get...
from our childhoods.
No one
I'm
cares
most
if they're
certain it has
independent.
nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my
Because there just aren't enough of them to be a blip on the Camarilla's radar, or the spots.
In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
I mean, true, but consider me doing my usual fuckery, like, you know.
Look, ravnoses are all loners. After the thing.
To be fair, so am I after my own thing. That's why I'd rather have fucking automaton around me. Or like the fucking most unhinged sort of, you know, no
Schizophrenic?
offense. No offense, but it is more comfortable to be around these types of folk here than most. I mean, shit. I had to repress who I fucking was back in the old Warhammer server I was a part of before here.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
It was more so I was hiding my identity, that I was basically a gene sealer cultist. Or, you know...
Another unfortunate...
I was a herald of
casualty
things to
tide of
come, essentially.
Yeah. I know. But we're on stream and that stuff should stay, much like an antediluvian.
That's fair.
I lament their loss, not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychosis.
I know a lot more than I let on.
The disappearance of that peculiar
I know
environment
you do.
present only
I remember
in an
telling you
insane
these
asylum.
details.
That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors.
But yes,
that
no.
gently
I would
rolling
fit in
cacophony
best
of
with
distant
them.
sobs
Those
and
that or
screams,
Nosferatu
the
type.
muttered cursing
Either
of
or.
perceived enemies, and the
Nosferatu are just 4chaners.
like a
So
newborn
nothing's
baby
different.
discovering the sky.
So they get along very well with Malkavians.
I shall still find
And you're a Malkavian?
I am a Malkavian.
You know what? That makes total sense.
Malkavians are all schizophrenics who end up being right about everything. And the timing is just a bit off.
Fair enough. But I still can't believe we're getting Younggrim, the Slayer King of Thrakthadrin, but in his prime.
Yeah?
His mom looks like a ball, though.
I kind of wonder how Gotrek's gonna feel about that.
Is Gotrek even born around that time?
Good question. But Gotrek should know anyway.
He should.
He's a
in
dwarf.
theory. I mean, Bugman at the very least was around at that time. By the way, speaking of, you heard the leaks about the new DLC, right?
It's adding Bugman, isn't it?
Not so much it's adding Bugman, but we know where the location of starting for the dwarves is.
Oh.
And my theory was right. It is indeed Karaka Zorn where their starting location is.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious of the attack, I
Other
would
than
have
that,
stopped the
I
Orderlies from
don't
locking
really
up.
know
My
anything.
studies proceed
We don't really
at a
have
rapid
any other
pace.
things
I
for
mile
it.
Fair
our
enough.
ennui as my wife's illness advances.
My subjects grow restless
more.
without
There may
proper
be more
supervision,
leaks.
but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
I hate this mansion so much.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things.
Alright, so
I
I've
shall
returned.
accept. If nothing else, it should
Welcome.
provide a
We're
lofty
listening to the
vantage
guy's
point from which
rambles.
to observe the breadth and epidemiology
I'm just
of the
looking into
affliction,
leaks,
so that I may
personally.
move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Alright, I am gonna end stream here though, so thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow night when we finally start Draggy's Dogma. Okay, okay.